about that.
And we got a modern Orochimaru. This dude's doing some crazy shit back in the day.
Gotta get a piece of that Hinata cheeks.
Hmm. Hinata. Man, I don't remember what the fuck Hinata looks like. Oh, never mind. I do.
Yeah, she was my boy Naruto's wife.
Hmm.
He said he had to lay down them cheeks, man.
But after Sakura was finished, like after
Man,
he,
Sakura was a little bitch, like the whole fucking series, until
mm,
kind of right at the end, and she was still a little bitch.
damn,
Now
I,
I have to admit the fact that she took after Tsunade and she kind of upgraded basically off the what do you call it? Oh shit, it's like the healing master jutsu or whatever that she learned from the other chick from Tsunade. But she kind of got a little badass when she was fighting Pain a little bit after the Pain saga. But really, she's just always been a bitch until Boruto. Like straight facts. Like, and really, she's still a bitch in Boruto too.
honestly, man, Boruto is. I think they're trying to do what Shippuden did. Right now, they have their whole time skip, and they're supposed to like have Boruto be sort of OP basically, and have like his new ability and shit like that. And it's just a bunch of stuff. And I'm just like, okay, like I don't know if this is supposed to redeem the first half that was actually boring as shit. Because I know it was like in regular Naruto in the original, it was actually like um a specific way. Like, Naruto's a kid and he's doing stuff, this, that, and the third. I mean, Naruto still went through shit. It wasn't fucking boring. It was like they could at least make Boruto a little interesting. It doesn't need to be anything like world ending or village ending because it's supposed to be peaceful times. But can you like have something more
Really,
interesting than them playing fucking tag?
yeah. Really, I think the only thing that they really fucked up on was they jumped Shippuden so fast between him being a teenager and being an adult. I think that's where they really fucked up with it.
How so?
Like they kind of went from him being a teenager to growing up as an adult within pretty much like 1.5 fucking seasons. I don't even think it was that long. I think it was only like one season before they
Hmm.
started Boruto. And like they should have had more of an expression made on like how we progress between a teen and adult. Like I can understand that by the time he finished fighting that one chick after fighting Pain, yeah, technically I think he was like in his lower 20s or upper teens. And of course, him and Hinata get together and all that, and then they basically just jump ahead to him being fucking Hokage, and it's like, like what the fuck happened between him laying pipe and him becoming fucking Hokage?
It's
Like,
like it's bittersweet basically. It's kind of like, okay, it's like he achieved his goal and everything, but we don't get his experiences after that. It's like, oh, he's Hokage now. It's like you don't get to spend time with him going through the process of being Hokage and learning that he has to do all that paperwork that he's doing in Boruto, and just
yeah,
his general life changes that we kind of needed to see. It just kind of just happened, and it's just like, okay, Boruto's here now, by the way.
yeah,
It's
that's what
like,
kind of
what
pissed
the
me off
fuck?
too. It's just like, okay, he becomes Hokage. Like, where's the fact of him like laying some fucking pipe on like some bad bitches, after he becomes Hokage and like unlocking like some Hokage fucking superpower or some shit, It
Look,
just
look,
goes straight from okay, I'm Hokage to oh now I've got a kid and then now it's all about Boruto. Like
two kids,
I
by
want
the
to see
way.
Naruto whoop some ass as fucking Hokage, you know?
Right, and it's like, what's the transition between the war ending in peaceful times. It's just like, oh, everything's just fixed now. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
that's pretty much how I felt about it too. I was like, they jumped way too much information, way too quick when they shouldn't have.
So this is another thing, right? So, and then this goes back to the jump skip. So it's kind of like you already have of like him and Hinata getting together. It's like, okay, so what is the process of them getting together? Why are they together? Like, why did Naruto stop going after Sakura? Then on top of that, obviously they'd have to get together, go on dates and shit, and have a kid, which takes another 9 months. So it's been at least a year. And then on top of that, Boruto has to grow up, so he's probably like fucking 12 or some shit. So it's like we have basically a 15 fucking year time skip for no reason, and
Hmm.
we don't get any
Reason
information.
exactly. That's the main thing that pissed me off because like I've seen almost to the end of Shippuden. And I've only missed probably half a season at the end of Shippuden, but really, I think at the end of Shippuden they should have added probably 1 to 1.5 more seasons, basically showing that once he becomes Hokage, how he hooks up with Hinata,
And the
how
changes made to the
Sakura all of a
village.
sudden, yeah, like how all of a sudden Sakura and Sasuke get together and explain how that works out, and then explain how Sasuke grows up and how Naruto grows up to be adults, and then we can go over to Boruto. Like okay, so like this is how we raised Boruto. This is how Sasuke raised his daughter. Kind of give some of that information. They didn't give any of it.
Right, they're just kind of like, oh, the kids are here, and it's just like
Yeah,
they're not babies, they're not anything. I would have at least taken like a season of just sort of like little small jump cuts or something like that. Like let's
yeah, yeah.
like little time slots. It's kind of like, okay, one episode is like a couple months later, and it features like a date between, or somehow Naruto and Hinata eventually gets together. Blah blah blah. They basically kind of tie all that into one episode. It might be short, but at least we got the information. We just need more
See,
details.
really, they should have done that in Boruto. They should have done back time lapse in Boruto. So like, if they were to start off Boruto the way they did, showing him as kind of as I don't, yeah, I think he was a teenager in Boruto. I mean, kind of cutting back in time, showing how he trained with Naruto, showing how his mother fell in love with Naruto, like kind of like a back time lapse for like a whole season of like backtracking. Then that would have been
Oh,
okay. But
I know what you mean. So it's like, okay, so obviously let's say, all right, first episode we got Boruto, he's running around being himself, whatever. We will periodically get flashbacks of the events of Boruto before he's born and then after he's born and blah blah blah. So
see, that's how they did
it's
with Naruto. So
it's
like the
not
first episode
like,
of Naruto, it shows him on the swing set and everything, but it also shows his past of how he was made fun of and everything. You
right.
see, they should have done that in Boruto. So like, they should have shown him as a kid, walking around doing his shit, and then showing what his past was, like how he got to that point. But it didn't show any of that.
I think I understand now. So the main issue with Boruto isn't the fact that it's so peaceful. It's the fact that we have no idea how it became this peaceful, because it's
Exactly.
unnatural. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so we just went to basically the biggest war on earth to just like, oh, we're just sitting around eating hamburgers and shit. Everybody's fat and nobody's doing anything. And Naruto just has a million clones now. Like, okay, what the fuck? How did this happen? I don't know, man. Like, we got the whole little inauguration of Naruto's thing, but even that was a fucking clone. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, that should have been like a little precursor to what was happening right now, which is still like, dude, why the fuck is Naruto having a clone spend time with his kid and wife? That
Well,
actually
another thing
doesn't
is too.
that actually doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, why not have the clone do the paperwork and you have your actual body with your wife and kid.
Yeah.
Like it can't be vice versa.
Well, it might be that also he's like thinking about that Sasuke dick, from like back in the old day.
Nah, dude, he's thinking about that damn Shikamaru dick.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
that
you,
too.
bro. Ever since Boruto fucking started, and in the manga as well, Shikamaru's been on Naruto's dick for the entire fucking series. It is ridiculous. Like, at least even back then, like Shikamaru was like, oh, I don't ever think I've ever seen Shikamaru on dick ever.
See,
Like,
that's another thing too. Like, and that's another thing that kind of pissed me off with Naruto or Boruto is, of course, his son cheats in the uh in the games and stuff. But like,
in the exam,
you mean to tell me that you're gonna make Naruto like a ninja way golden god, and you're gonna make his son a little fucking prick bitch? Like his son, like really, if they really wanted to upgrade Naruto with how badass Naruto was, is they should have made his son stronger than Naruto, but without the Jinchuriki. Like they should have made his son be like the ultimate fucking badass, but without a fucking Jinchuriki.
dude, he has the genes for it. That's the thing too. It's
That's what
like,
I'm saying, and
so
they
it's
made him
like
such a fucking bitch.
So it's like, okay, so besides the fact that Boruto is actually super smart and passes all his classes, like he's super book smart and everything. Why is it that he's not like physically able or has the chakra to do all the shit that he needs to do? It's like he has the
Another thing that they
combination.
lost out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And another thing they really lost out on that they should have done is they should have made Sasuke's daughter like unlock a new form of eyes. Like they could have really gone far and beyond by unlocking a new set of fucking eyes by far.
I think that's kind of what they're doing, man. Like, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the manga, but technically, like um Boruto and Hinata, not Hinata, Himawari basically have like these new eyes because it's like, the fucking eyes from the Hyuga clan were passed down and it has to do with like Naruto's chakra or some bullshit. And then obviously Sarada is gonna get something, obviously,
And
because
another thing, now this is another thing that pissed off a lot of people, but it was only written. It technically wasn't part of the original lore, but it could have been, and it probably should have been, is giving Naruto Shurigan,
what's that?
the Shurigan eye. So like
Sharingan?
there's it's not canon,
Said
but they've made
Sharingan?
videos. Yeah, they've made videos of him like taking Sasuke's eye, like if Sasuke ever died. And I think that they should do something like that, like they did with what's his name? Oh shit, their sensei. I can't remember their fucking sensei's name. Oh my god, what the fuck is their sensei's name? Gosh, I really think that if they really wanted to expand on Naruto, that they should give him like a Rinnegan or like a Stage 3 Sharingan or something. Like at least give him some like dope ass fucking sing powers or some shit.
So this is my thing about Boruto right now, right? So, do you mind spoilers?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, and also spoiler warning by the way for YouTube and Twitch. This is spoilers for Boruto. Basically, there's some fucking chick, like how Kaguya was some alien or whatever. So now Boruto just has a bunch of alien fucking people invading who have to do with some fucking divine tree and they just want to fucking take over like freezers for some reason. And there's this one specific lady who apparently just changed reality to where everybody believes that this other kid or something is actually Naruto's son and not Boruto. So their roles got switched, but they're supposed to be bros. And basically, Boruto got kicked out, trained by Sasuke, and comes back, and I guess they still somehow fucking respect each other. It's like, it's like, bro, imagine if you switch spots with me, with my family, kick me out my fucking house, apartment, everything, and then I still considered you my bro after that. You know how crazy that
Eh,
sounds?
man, that sounds like some Goku shit, like on some real level shit.
Hmm?
That sounds like Goku and Gohan.
Bro, that doesn't make any
Like,
sense. It's like, okay, why the fuck are they like, sure, like Boruto got trained and he can do all this shit now, but it's like, dude, it's like this guy who's supposed to be your bro, like took your whole life and is not telling the truth to anybody. He's just like, oh, okay, I'm okay with this. And now Boruto's on the run from the entire village and getting questioned and threatened and everything, going through interrogations and all kinds of shit. And he's just letting it happen. And I was like, bro, this doesn't even make any sense. I don't know, man. It's just that shit is just weird. Like we just have reality bent for some reason, and it's just like, okay, well, this is creating conflict, and now we have reincarnations of other people because they're getting reincarnated from the divine tree of other ninja. We have new Jiraiya, we have new Sasuke, and we have new fucking everybody.
yeah, I think that's what they kind of fucked up on is they should have kept like kind of the original character line.
But don't even get me started on the fucking anime. You remember that dude who did the fucking square particle jutsu shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his ass in the anime was talking about on some Orochimaru type shit, experimenting with clones and cloned his son or something like that, and basically like kind of, I think his son's clone like tried to take over the entire village, and the guy was actually going along with it for the safety of the village. And I think this was actually before the fucking aliens happened. And just fucking basically put everybody on lockdown. And other Leaf Ninja was coming by and people were getting killed, and nobody thought to bring justice to the guy. They just were kind of like, oh, we gotta beat the guy who's the clone. And after they kind of beat the clone, they were like, hey, dude, you can't do that anymore. And but then whenever something happens in the Leaf Village, everybody's looking at Orochimaru like he's about to do something. It was like, bro, it's like if Orochimaru was gonna do something, first of all, y'all wouldn't even know about it. Second of all, how is everybody else taking his research and doing the same shit he's been doing and not getting like reprimanded? But then y'all turn around
Well,
and look at
they basically made Orochimaru to be like the fucking Voldemort of
they they
fucking
they
Naruto.
they made him, yeah, they literally made him Voldemort, except he's actually not gonna do anything, which is insane, by the way. It's like this dude did experiments on people for a living and did multiple war crimes, and now he's working at like a foster home or some shit. Not a foster home,
Mm-hmm.
but he has like a son who he created in the lab, by the way, and he's just chilling.
Man can't even get puss. Like you got to be kidding me. It really I think they really fucked up the most is they should have had Sonate marry old Pervy Sage. Like they should have kept his ass alive.
I think they did it bad when they killed him.
I really do. Yeah. That kind of really a lot of people thought that way too because they were like, well, that kind of fucked up the storyline a little bit if you think about it
How?
because after he dies, like Tsunade starts crying and all this and that, but people don't realize is like he's the only one out of the three to die. And whenever they went into the main war, really, I don't even think they even pulled him out in the main war.
Wow. Oh, damn. So they pulled
Yeah,
everybody else
they
except
never
fucking
revived his
Jiraiya.
ass.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they never fucking now don't get me wrong, now they could have played that off. If they would have revived Jiraiya and made fucking Naruto fight Jiraiya, now that could have played off good, but they did not. So they wasted not one chance, but two chances with fucking Jiraiya.
Oh, it's okay now because now we have new Jiraiya, who's an alien
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. It's just kind of garbage.
I don't know, man.
That's like Goku
Boruto's
and Goku Black. Like Goku's Goku, Jiraiya's Jiraiya. Like it'll never be the same.
they got it all fucking messed up, dude. It's ridiculous.
What's up with that guy, Kirishima? He said he was your senpai, but something felt kinda off between you guys.
Nah, man.
Oh my God, I
I
forgot how to leave this map.
you know another thing, the way Boruto's been going this entire time in the anime, they like played it up in a way to where at the very beginning they made like Boruto and the guy do some big clash thing like Naruto versus Sasuke, and the way it's supposed to work is, oh, it alludes to some big battle that's supposed to happen, but it's just like you kind of gave us spoilers, and then on top of that it's kind of like the story itself in the very beginning is so fucking boring, with like doing school field trips and bullshit and eating
Hmm.
hamburgers. Bro, how many episodes is it gonna fucking take for you to just make something interesting? It's like
Yeah.
they'll have some stuff there with these little monsters here and there, but it's just like, oh, like with the power of friendship, we'll just defeat it. And
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
I love my little
That's
monster.
kind of
He's cute.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about Alfreda too, because like the first two seasons is Hajime whooping ass, and then like I started the third season, and it's more or less like diplomatic, and it's like this isn't a diplomatic show, like no, don't get me wrong. Of
Oh,
course, I've got
dude. Oh, dude. It
Shiroichi
gets
from Log Horizon tattooed on my arm. Now that was diplomatic mixed with fighting. That show has always been diplomatic. But when you take an anime that's nothing but fighting and then you mix up the whole style on another season, that's the shit that pisses me off because it doesn't carry the original like first or second season, and it just swaps up. Like it goes from action of kicking ass and becoming the world's strongest to, oh, now we're a fucking diplomat.
no, dude. It gets really fucking bad, dude. It's like every fucking chapter, at least from what I've experienced, and this is my personal opinion and like just how I feel. I feel like the last 10 chapters or more have just been nothing but fucking talking. No action, no nothing. It's just like in Naruto they might at least have like a scuffle, and they have had those. But bro, there is too much talking, bro. Every fucking chapter is like Shikamaru talking, and we got the little scientist guy talking, and we got everybody's fucking talking. Oh my goodness, what do we think is gonna happen? Let me try and predict everything that the other guy's gonna do. And I was like, oh my fucking god, dude, can y'all like do something? It's like Naruto's gone, Sasuke's gone, Boruto's gone, everybody's fucking gone. There's no fighting. There's no fighters. It's all
Hmm.
fucking diplomatic, bro. No like action at all.
Yep.
And I understand like there can be some of that because they're a village, but bro, like make a mix of it. Don't just do one or the other. You're gonna get bored. And then the aliens are talking too. They're at their base. Oh, like I'm fucking like the sand dude, and oh, I'm gonna go after this person because that's what my heart tells me to do. Bro, just fucking go fight him, bruh. don't tell us who you're gonna go fight. You just ruined the whole thing. Why would you say that? God, that shit made me so mad, bro.